And in response to the growing violence across the state, Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun has initiated a special operation to prevent future attacks on communities. The police boss was in Plateau State for security assessment as he disclosed the temporary relocation of the Assistant Inspector General Zone 4 to Plateau State for more effective operations. Trust TV's Ado Musa provides a closer look at the visit of the police boss.
The police boss visit unfolded in the aftermath of an attack on the Bodel community in the Tang district of Bokos local government area, resulting in the reported burning of 8 houses. Thanks to the swift intervention of security personnel, casualties were averted. However, the impact of the attacks between Saturday and Monday in the villages of Bokos and Barikilaji local government areas was devastating, with more than 190 lives lost, including women and children. To boost public confidence, security agencies, including the police and Operation Safe Haven, pledged additional personnel to contain the situation.
But this development has already taken us back, and we have a duty to respond to this appropriately. That's why I'm here again today. Mr. President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, is saddened about what happened in Plateau. He has given me specific instructions to fish out the perpetrators of this dastardly act and to ensure that the killings in Plateau stop. I am here this afternoon to give you confidence, to let you know that the people are with you. The people of Nigerians are united behind you and your government.
Governor Caleb Mutfwan, moved by the IGP's dedication, commended him and his team for their effort in tackling insecurity. He passionately called for improved intelligence sharing among security agencies.
We're happy to receive you and your team at this very tragic moment in our history. It has been, the last couple of days have been very traumatic for us. I must comment that although some of our responses started late, but at least when the responses went down, we were able to contain some of the advancement of these criminals. I want to say this on record, that in some of the places the communities have said to us, please keep away the other security agencies and send us mobile policemen, because they tend to have confidence that those people will be fair, will be just.
Reflecting the sheer concern, members of the Plateau State House of Assembly, who had been on a 2-month recess, urgently called for an emergency meeting. Their appeal resonated with a plea to both federal and state governments for increased security measures to address the human cause of this problem.
While describing the attack on innocent citizens as barbaric, callous and unprovoked and heinous, the House is therefore appealing to the Plateau State government and the Renew Hope agenda of the Federal Republic not to relent in their effort towards ensuring that normalcy return to the affected communities. The Plateau State House of Assembly wishes to passionately call on the affected communities to understand that such activities as an attempt to destroy the relative peace we have been enjoying in the state, and therefore we cannot take it back to those inglorious dark days. The state legislatures equally appeal the security agencies in the state, particularly the security outfit in those communities, to stand firm and work proactively to discharge their primary mandate of maintaining peace and order without fear or favor, as well as ensuring that bad elements and culprits perpetrating such dastardly acts are identified.
In a united front against the backdrop of the recent attacks, security agencies and government officials stand together, determined to bring an end to the violence plaguing the Plateau State. Ado Musa, Trust TV News, Jos.
Well, Ado Musa is standing by for us in just the Plateau State capital to provide a lot more insight into the Inspector General's visit. Ado, good evening and thank you very much for joining us on the News Hour. Let's first of all get your take on the impact of the visit of the Inspector General of Police. Has it had any sort of effect on the operations of the security forces in Plateau State?
Well, the visit of the IGP will definitely have an impact because during his visit to the governor, he explained to him that this is the arrangement of the federal government at the moment in an effort to tackle the problem. He also assured them that with what they have on ground, by the special grace of God, they will be able to tackle their problem. He also tried to make them to understand that this crisis or attack should not be seen as an ethno-religious crisis. People should just look at it as a purely criminal act which requires a collective effort by all and sundry to tackle it. And he said that people should not just say, okay, because the people that were affected, they belong to certain religion, that means that they were attacked by another person who is also from different religion. So he called on the people of the state to join hands with the security agencies to ensure that this problem is tackled. He also said that he is calling on the police officers who have been deployed to the affected areas to also work closely with other security agencies to ensure that this problem has been brought to an end. So I believe that with the call on the people to unite in the fight against the criminality and the call on the police to also work closely with other security agencies, it is very clear that such call will make a significant impact in the fight against the criminality within Bokos, Barikiladi, and non-local government areas of the state.
Right. Before now, the Commissioner of Police had on Monday issued the deployment of the Deputy Commissioner of Police Operations to Bokos to spearhead operations there, normalizing security operations as well as restoration of law and order. But also we heard about the attack on Thursday night, to be precise. What have we learned about this new special task force that the Inspector General is talking about with regards to the deployment of the Assistant Inspector General of Police for Zone 4 to Plateau State?
Well, the relocation of the IGP Zone 4 alone to that particular area is also an indication that what the people of the community were experiencing may be different from what they will be experiencing again. Because he said that the purpose of the relocation of the IGP Zone 4 to Plateau State is to ensure effective operation of the special force. So I believe that even though a lot of effort were made before the visit of the IGP, this particular visit or today's visit by the IGP will undoubtedly make an impact beyond what we have been seeing since Saturday to this moment.
Right, and in terms of the operations of other security agencies, give me a sense of whether you have noticed any sort of change in terms of what they're doing. Are they on the counter-offensive, especially seeing what happened last night, Thursday, when they pushed back on yet another attack on a neighboring community in the Bokos area? Has there been a significant change, or is there just a commitment that something will be done in the near future? Ado Musa, I don't know if we still have, okay, we've lost our connection to Ado Musa, who's been giving us an update on the visit of the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, to Plateau State after the days of attacks from this past weekend. where close to 200 or thereabout have been killed in the Bokos Barikiladi area, announcing the commencement of operations by a special task force of the police and the redeployment of the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 4, to Plateau State to oversee some of the operations of the police to restore law and order. We're going to have to leave it here for now. But moving